Good morning. It is before noon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be. Welcome to the Blacklist Universe. This is just your average walk and talk. I haven't gone for a walk in so long. It's driving me nuts. But finally, I am. We're live, right? Am I live? Yeah, we're live. Okay. Um, it's finally not too hot, and I'm not camping. Well, I mean, we went for a walk when I was camping, obviously. We went for a hikes and whatnot. Whew, it's going to be warm today. It's going to get a little bit warmer than I'm probably comfortable with on my way back because I am walking to go get a burrito. And then I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe it's time for a Bitcoin update. Bitcoin broke through a $10,500 barrier that it has been. That's been like a very tough nut to crack, and boy, broke through it like a bull in a china shop. And currently we're around $10,800. Been there for about 2 hours now. I know that doesn't seem like 2 hours, doesn't seem like much, but for those of you who have been paying attention, which I know is it's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. And so for the past 2 days, I've been tweeting William Shatner about Bitcoin, and he's been retweeting me. So I was thinking, there's a lot of crap in front of my neighbor's yard. I don't know what they're doing. I'm thinking maybe I'll just give old Captain Kirk Bitcoin updates every day, and then have him retweet me, and I'll become Twitter pen pals. Mike is trying to be the Scrooge McDuck of Bitcoin. Oh, not me. What's up, Jack Manga? Hey, let me see if I can invite a guest on here. How do I invite people while I'm on here? Send. Did that work? Did that work? Hello, Andre. What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, I gave Elliot a long dissertation on Bitcoin the other night. I think he's a little more educated, about the ins and outs and the reasons and the whys and the what fors and all that stuff. So I hope that was good for you, brother. Sup, y'all. Says Jack Manga. I sent you a link, yo. I don't know how I can check if you're in here though. I guess I have to check every once in a while and see, because the phone thing, you can finally have guests while you're on your phone. StreamYard is constantly updating stuff. It's cool. It is very cool. I sent you the link on your phone though, Elliot, so I don't know how that works. Using the jerkmonger emoji. I see. Very nice, very nice. So what else is up? I fixed my freezer. You guys ever have a freezer that oh man, my back is hurting. I should have freaking stretched. It just stops freezing because it gets all iced up, you know? And I've been doing these temporary fixes where I just kind of chip out the ice from the vents over the past, I don't even know how long I've been doing that, but boy, what a waste of time. So yesterday, because, it was Sunday, so I didn't have to work or anything, I sat there with a blow dryer for I don't have a clue how long, but just melting all of the ice from that from the back there. Oh my goodness.
What is
Is he
up?
there? He's there. I
Can you
got an
see me
Elliot.
online? Oh my goodness.
I can see you.
Oh my
I am
goodness.
on a walk and I'm hosting a StreamYard event with my buddy.
Now I gotta
What's
now I
up,
gotta
buddy?
check it out on I gotta check it out on
I am on a walk
whoa.
and
Oh, it's us,
I'm
Mike. It's us on TV.
I need to put my headphones in.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. It's us on TV now, brother.
Yay!
All right.
I got a lot of freaking noise up. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm next to a highway. Hold on a second.
P Money says we're aiding and abetting. I'm aiding and abetting loquat stealing. I reject all that. I reject all that.
Oh,
Oh snap! So you got Bitcoin conversation going, man. Hey man, I'm on the
that's
hunt. I'm on the hunt for some good Bible stuff, man. I found some good guys on Instagram. I gotta share that with you sometime.
hold on a second.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Why is my Bluetooth?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just it's not coming through my jib. Connected
Oh,
for call.
can everybody else in the chat hear me? Let me see. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, are you hearing me any different than it was a second ago?
I'm hearing you through my phone, so I don't know. All right, Starlaw says yes. Jeremiah Jones says yes. Loud and clear. Jerk Monger says Zach Richmond. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm struggling.
It's Mike who's struggling. Ooh.
Are you hearing me any different than I was before I turned the headphones on?
You
Is it
sound
loud?
exactly the same. I think when you're using headphones, I think it's still coming through. The mic is still the phone, not the ear jack. When I used to
Okay,
do the walk and talks, it was like that too, I think.
but you weren't listening to anything.
No, but I used to use my earbuds. I was using my Beats for a while.
Okay. Well, this is the situation. So when I'm under the traffic, I don't know if I'll be able to hear you as well, but it's okay. That won't take too long. So
Let me see. Let me see if I hear you here.
I'm under the traffic. I don't know if I'll be able to hear you as well, but yeah, that sounds loud.
Yeah, you're outside. You sound. Oh, I mean, you don't sound crystal clear, but you sound like you're on your mic through your phone. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I'm coming through
Okay.
my phone too, but maybe because I'm inside close to my Wi-Fi.
Right. Well, as long as I don't need the earphones in my ears, you can hear all of these lovely sounds, right?
A little bit, a little bit. It comes in and out like on a phone. Do you can you can hear me through your phone? Oh, now
Yeah.
we're inside. Now we're on the okay, cool. Never owned any Beats by Dre headphones. They are Nike of headsets as an overpriced. Rhaegar Targaryen, you are absolutely right. They suck. They're
Yeah.
great.
They're
They're a
trash.
great product. Huh?
They're trash.
Dude, the problem is
just like Dr. Dre's rapping.
oh no, Dre's all right. Dre's all right. No, I'm
Oh,
saying that the beats themselves, they're fantastic quality when they're working. The problem is, and I'm on my fifth. I stopped dealing with Apple. I tried sending them in for repairs, and yeah, they have a problem with holding a charge. And I mean, I've had as much as a disparity of like over 20% between the left and the right ear. It's like, what's going on? Oh, so there's probably other ones. I'm interested in I want to find a good brand. I wonder if anybody has recommendations because I like being wireless. But so tell me more about Bitcoin. So you're doing good at your Bitcoin. Everybody's happy with Bitcoin in the Miller house.
What was that? Sorry, there's a UPS truck right there.
I said, is everybody happy with the Bitcoins in the Miller house?
Oh yeah. Bitcoin and Ethereum. So Ethereum, I told you about Ethereum the other day, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Ethereum kind of led this charge, and then got Bitcoin up over this resistance point that we've been trying to break for like a year, 10,500, and just crashed right through it. Like every time it hit 10,500, it would bounce back down. That's what resistance is on a chart. And man, it's just smashed through it. I don't know where it's at right now because I left, but it was over 10,800 for 2 hours before I left the house, and that's a very, very good sign for the future of I was telling you that we were probably going to be going on a parabolic run, heading up to. Now here's the weird thing: the speculation was that prior that we would hit. Oh my gosh, there's a Chihuahua! Please don't get hit by a car. I've seen a Chihuahua get hit by a car on this road. Now
Don't
there's
do
one.
it, Chihuahua. Don't kill
There's a
yourself,
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
He's underneath this van. I don't know what to do. Mr. Chihuahua, Mr. Chihuahua, don't run into the street, okay?
Don't let it happen.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I got my own Chihuahua problem.
Where'd Chihuahua go? Oh, there he is. He's just staring at me. All right. So all the sort of prognostications was that with this parabolic run, we'd hit 20,000 by the end of the year. The all-time high by the end of the year. But I don't think that took into account all of the adoption that I was talking to you about the other day, which is Visa, MasterCard, banks, PayPal. So much adoption just in the last 2 weeks of news. I don't know. I think 20K now by the end of the year is a very conservative estimate. So we're excited.
That's awesome.
Thrilling stuff, and everyone's falling asleep in the chat because
No. Some people are answering my question about
there's half a rat.
My Beats alternatives.
You guys want to see the half a rat?
Sure. Oh.
There it is.
It's disgusting.
One half of one rat. Yeah, it's nice. I bought my nephew an Ethereum a while back for $169, and now it's over $320. So he's got double what I gave him for his birthday.
Woo! I don't have that.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Well, killed the need for supper, says James. Not for me. It's breakfast time. I'm gonna go get me a burrito. Elliot.
I want some. You know what? I heard this guy mention Taco Bell, and I remember you talk about Taco Bell sometimes, and I'm a little jealous. I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted, but I know it's gonna hurt my body. I know it's gonna hurt my body.
Taco Bell is the healthiest of fast foods.
It's the what?
It's the healthiest of fast foods. No?
I don't know about that. It's definitely the laxative of fast foods.
Yeah. You know what sucks is they don't give you green sauce at Taco Bell anymore.
No?
No más green sauce.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they give you guys anything at Taco Bell. That's an open store, I guess, right? Hey, answer me this question. So I'm looking into this checking out more of this guy's ministry. He's got a church. I forget the name of the church, but he's up in what's the Coachella Valley in California?
Coachella?
What does that mean? Yeah.
That's where they hold Coachella.
Huh? Chinchillas? What?
Coachella. Is that what you're saying?
What? Yeah. What is that? What is Coachella?
Coachella is that huge music festival they help hold every year. It's like kind of like Burning Man, but it's sort of like
Oh,
Burning Man. You know, I have to wear a face mask in order to go order my burritos. So I have to fashion. I will
I
become comic book hut.
the only reason why I like the masks is I get to behave like a cowboy or a bank robber.
All right, first, before I go in there, what kind of burrito should I get?
I don't know what they got.
Oh, they got everything, man. They got everything.
I don't eat fish. I don't like fish in general, so I don't like fish burritos or
That's
fish
what I had last
tacos.
time. Last time I was here, I got the fish burrito.
How's that? How can you eat that? That's terrible.
It's refreshing because it's cabbage and it's fried fish and it's like this white sort of mayonnaise sauce that's like it's really refreshing, especially on a hot day, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of refreshing and food, a mayonnaise. I talked to my father-in-law who just all of a sudden is like really hardcore into what do you call it? Health stuff. And he talked about
What do you call it? Elf.
yeah, oh, whatever that stuff is. He said the same. He knows all about that konjaku root stuff and was very excited about that. So I'm like, oh snap, gonna get me some Japanese noodles. Anyway,
Nice.
I thought I'd tell you that.
Very nice.
Some Alpha Proto suggests that you might be part of a gang. Just letting you know.
Jesus campaign. God Squad?
Huh?
God Squad?
Are you asking me? Oh,
I'm
he's more than
making
too many
suggestions
bandana.
as to
Huh?
what gang I may be in.
What?
Uh,
Oh,
anyways,
I didn't hear what you said. So anyway, hey,
is it
everybody's
getting
giving me some good ideas.
too loud over here? I need to go order my food and then I can go sit in the corner over there. It'll be louder for me.
All right, you go do that. I'm gonna ask questions in the chat. Is that good?
Yeah, so I'm gonna volume down so that people can't hear you talking.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Did you order?
So,
Thank you.
all right. Let's see. I got some great recommendations from people. Rhaegar Targaryen, thank you so much, man. Beben and Tozo are also decent and less than $50. Yeah, I've seen some of those on. I see. That's the problem. I don't know what all is going on Amazon. I don't know. I don't trust all the suggestions on Amazon. I do and I don't, because I know there are people that are out there that are paid by some of these companies to say good things. Um, Turtle Beach is an interesting thing. I'm always weary though of those of big headphones. I don't want big. I want wireless earbuds. That's what I'm looking for. But James Hayes says that good headphones depend on your budget. Corsair and Turtle Beach make great headphones with quality microphones attached. I like that. So curious too. You said when you talk about are you talking about the Galaxy earbuds? I like the sound, but hate needing an app and off other nitpicks, but they break. See, I bought a pair of, I don't have them here. Oh, I bought a pair of J Labs. The J Labs were garbage. I don't care for the J Labs. Um, I am interested in the Raycons though. But you know what it is about Raycon? I have no idea they really are good. Um, the commercial says they're good. Some of those celebrities say they're good, but are they really good? I don't know. I don't know that they're good. I just know that. So I'm not sure. But Tranyo, I think I've seen those on Amazon, and I've never heard of I Love. So I've been copying over on a document here your comments, so I can look into that. Let's see. Let's see. Da-da-dun-dun, da-da-da. Da-da-dun-dun-dun, look at the ones with high population reviews, then I look at the ratio 4 or 5. Yeah, I do that too, Rhaegar. Um, I do too. I do too. But I'm always like I'm interested. Like I said, I tried these J Labs. They were $30 at Target. I got them on sale, as a matter of fact, but they just don't work as well. You know, that's the one thing about the Beats. They work great when they work. When they when they're not no longer charged, and then I can't tell. I'm like, well, one goes out, and the other one's still going, and it's unfortunate because I think I'm still paying on those. through T-Mobile, and they were not cheap. So I'm very disappointed. Um, maybe I can, maybe some of you guys might be interested in an art exchange, a trade, if you will. You guys might buy me some new things, and I'll give you some art. How about that? There's some great reviews. James Hayes says on YouTube with Tech Pros. Oh, snap. All right, Mike is back, I think. Mike spent $9 on food today.
I'm getting a California burrito.
Timothy says, how you guys got tricked into thinking these buds fit in your ears properly? Mine do. The beats hang on my ear. They have like a little hook. They were pretty cool. And then Mike spent money. All right, so what you got, Mike? What did you get?
I got a California burrito.
What does that mean?
A California burrito. California. California
Whoa,
burrito.
that looks cool. That looks cool, Mike. You look like you look gangster. That doesn't look gangster. No. You got some lokes. I see.
So California burrito has carne asada. It has, well, it depends on where you go, but I think this place, they have guacamole, sour cream, fried potatoes, and cheese, obviously. And
fried potatoes?
Fried potatoes. Sometimes they use French fries, but this place they offer you French fries or fried potatoes. Yeah, so it's like steak and potatoes in a tortilla with a guacamole with some sour cream. Sometimes they put the pico de gallo. I think they put pico de gallo here. So I'm drooling now just describing it, because and this place, they're like the size of your forearm. He's like, I can't even show you from my camera how big they are, because it's back up to show you how big it is.
There used to be a place here in Tampa that had that, and it was like they were enormous. And it was disgusting. That's why I'm fat.
Yeah, I'm working on my third chin, so I gotta power down some California burritos.
Someone said, Mike, that P Money says, what does the Canadian burrito consist of?
It's got fake bacon, and maple syrup, and they wrap it in a French baguette.
My favorite one of my favorite memories of California was when I was in LA once. My first time in LA, I had a lot of crepes at that. Is this still there? You know, by Beverly Hills. You probably don't know, but by Beverly Hills, there's this place called the Orchard. Does that sound right? No, that's the mall. There was something else. There was like this big like shopping area that was like almost like a flea market, but it was right there in Beverly, like just down the street from the hotel I was at. And they were selling crepes that were good. That's all I got.
I do love a good crepe.
Yeah, there you go. Somebody Delta TSTG says it has moose knuckle. That's not bad. Probably has some collagen in it.
Oh, moose. Yeah. That would be collagen.
Elk and lots of butter. They're funny. Your guys are funny. You got 29 people watching, Mike. Entertain them with some mouthful of food. Go ahead. Show them what it's like.
I gotta wait.
Oh, they gotta bring it to you?
Oh, hey, here's a guy.
So you can do that on your phone now?
He's been retweeting me, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. That's cool.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
On your phone. That's right. That is some high production value stuff, baby.
That's highfalutin.
Highfalutin. High production.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm scanning for all of my clips.
Dun, 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 dun. But you have to pay for that, though, right?
I don't know what the non-pay service offers.
Yeah, I have the non-pay service.
I only have the paid.
Do it.
I can't afford that mess. Shut your mouth, boy.
Do it.
I just
put that coffee down.
I haven't even had my coffee, Alec. Jeez Louise. This guy.
I'm going to create some that have just my jerkmonger face on there.
Ooh, yeah. There you go.
Hey, I discovered a new guy on YouTube.
Okay. Is it louder if I talk into this?
No.
No. So you're using my microphone from here. All right. So this is pointless. Me holding my little Hitler mustache. Being,
Yeah, it doesn't work.
That's
That's what I was
like,
telling you.
I'm in the hospital.
George Peter Gatsis says, Mike, hey, Mike, I love that you have a digital option for Maga 7. Well done, sir.
Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Turn these off so I'm not wasting electricity. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I do understand, but I don't agree with the idea of not allowing people to have a digital option because there's digital fans out there that just want digital comics. And I know it's like people I agree with, people I disagree with. They're like, no, no digital. But people are going to pirate it, are going to pirate it. People are going to pay for it, are going to pay for it.
Right.
That's just how it works. And if you're going to cut off, someone mentioned Doom Kicker. Scott said, he only had 3% of his backers that were digital, and I'm like, that's 3% more backers.
To my mind book?
No. Door Kicker, not Doom Kicker. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, but you got to remember, there's a lot to be said. How can I say this delicately? I think I say too much stuff, Michael. Thank you for
say it like this.
Yeah. So it turns out, I think though, you got to remember the demographic you're catering to, and let's be honest, the majority of the people we've communicated our product to are primarily from this demographic that is older, prefers old stuff versus new stuff. The goal of the digital tier is to hopefully encourage the younger audiences to participate in that, who are mostly digital. So there's a possibility, and it works. It does work. It's just that if it may be 3% of your audience, but what percentage of your backers are actually of which demographic is really the question you have to ask. So if your demographic is wider, if you have a wider range of Gatsa says, I've been distributing my books digitally for 30 years. It works then and it works now. Yeah, exactly. So there is a market. It's just if you've been only selling to a demographic that only appreciates that, then that makes sense. But there are so many examples of how much digital is working. And I was just listening to a guy, this guy, his name is Ricky. I wish I knew his name, Mike, because he was good. He's on I'm following him now on Instagram. He's a minister out of Coachella Valley. That's why I was asking.
Oh,
yeah. See. But he was saying that, he was doing a devotional talking about how while he was in his church services in the building, they were reaching 43 to 4,500 people every week. But his staff, who was younger, were like, look, you really have to do it. And he was like, he was resisting it because he felt like, that's not what church is. Church is in the building. It's only in the building. And then he said that but then he had no choice when the pandemic started. So then he had to do it. And now they're reaching as many as 10 to over 10,000 people every week. So
nice.
And that doesn't necessarily negate how he feels about what he prefers. It's just that he's now seeing that even in a church thing, he's got 10,000 people paying attention to his stuff every week, including devotionals. Yeah, he does like 5-minute devotionals. I mean, it's the reason why Mike, you're on here on YouTube anyway, right? It's the same thing. The traditional.
I've had episodes of cross examinations that have gotten more views than I have members in my church.
There you go. Well, I'm saying that I'm definitely trying to refer to some more eternal ideas, but at the same time, just as a practical example, a lot of this, it's just the wider we start to reach, the wider we reach, a wider an audience we reach, the higher I think those percentages will be. If when people talk about how I've heard I mean, I really like Zach, and I appreciate him, but I don't always agree with his take on digital, because he's still only dealing with a crowd of people who only go to comic shops, and that number was already shrinking anyway. So if this expands to people who might be open to it, it's just like any other proselytization. You're just hoping that they might be interested, and if you can get a percentage of those people, all the more, all the better, in my opinion. So why not? Why not? It's all
And
good.
it's not just that. I'm selling, my little 48-page books are serialized more or less, right? So I might have somebody who wants to buy the first, the second, the third issue digitally, and then when I offer the hardback,
Exactly.
size top book, they might be like, now that I'll pay, real money for.
Yeah.
So
it's funny, like about 10-15 years ago, I told you I used to listen to Scott Kurtz and his other guys, like Brad Geiger and some of the other guys, as part of that Webcomics Weekly thing. And back then, kind of like what was said earlier, I think it was I forget who said that about the who said that? Was it yeah, George Peter. How back then the
Yes. Well,
here, let me see. Back then the at the time, like 10-15 years ago, that was a way to reach out to a different customer, and it seemed to work pretty good. So it doesn't have to be either or. If you're running a business proper, you're trying to get more customers, I mean, if you knew all the customers were at a particular mall, you might find it worth trying to get a store in that mall. That's all we're saying. Um, Let me see. Humphrey Bear says, "Where's my fruit?" By the way.
yeah. It's the size of my forearm.
Wow. Oh, gee whiz, man, that's not good for you. It may taste good, but it ain't good for you.
The eraser.
So Blaze Metan Art says, "If the art is good, I'd rather have the physical copy." There's still some things I have physical copies of. Look what I have a physical copy of. I have a physical copy of Sideshow 66.
All right. I'm gonna bless my food here. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this food we're about to receive. I'm about to receive. Not you guys, sorry. Thank you for this time of fellowship while we hang out and watch me eat and talk about weightier and lighter things of the world. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
And then sometimes I buy things to support some other things, and that's cool too, So I think that's all. I mean, as a matter of fact, speaking of Zach, I only mentioned him because I remember he just posted a video about an unboxing of the artist edition of Jack Kirby's Mr. Miracle, which I think I have. That's great. That's a great example. So that's what you're saying, Mike. When there's a special collected edition, some of those customers may actually buy in. Because that's what they were saying in that podcast years ago, that a lot of the customers who, when they become fans at a lower tier level, they start buying, just like us. We buy T-shirts, toys.
We buy floppies.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for our entire life. We buy floppies, and then we want to buy. Sometimes we don't just want the floppies. We want, after we already bought the floppies, we liked it so much, we want to trade. We want the hardback. Dissuading people from digital. You're dissuading people from possibly buying stuff in the future because they don't want physical copies. I mean, they don't want the chapters. They don't want the floppies. They'll read web comics. They'll read digital comics. But you're not going to hook them without any bait.
Right. So Alpha Proto says digital comics are microwave entertainment. Having a physical book is more of an investment. That might be true, but I agree with you, Mike. If you have, look, I will tell you personally, I've invested money in physical copies, let's say, of Batman White Knight, right? The Sean Gordon Murphy book. I have it digital, and I have it physical. And I just recently purchased a special edition of it because I wanted it in black and white. So That's a great example. And the reason why I have it digital is because whenever I'm moving around, especially look, maybe there's no cons anymore. So when I was at cons, if I wanted to read something just for fun, I wasn't going to bring my comic book like short boxes with me wherever I go.
Yeah.
I have some in my comic reader, and I like to read my book on the go. And also, since it is an investment, you used to buy two copies, a reading copy and an investment copy. Well, now
Yeah.
that reading copy could just be digital. The only difference is you can't share it. You know, of course, some people do, but that's whatever. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just a different way of thinking about stuff. It's just shifting your paradigm a bit just to accommodate it, and then say, how can I utilize this technology for some improvement on my reach or my customer base. That's anyway. I don't know why I feel so. I always feel like I have to defend it. But am I doing a good job though, Mike? Am I doing okay?
Excellent job. You keep going. I'm eating.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, because Mary says I'd love to have a physical church to go to. I don't, so I'm thankful for online services. Yeah, I'm starting to. I prefer going to a church, but you know what got me started on this? I read a post from Candace Burr, you know, the girl from Fuller House, Kirk Cameron's sister. I like her a lot. And I like her general personality and the way she uh, expresses herself on social media. And because of her, she was supporting her pastor that wanted to have services and they can sing. I guess your governor's the argument is that why can everybody go to Walmart's and Home Depot's and Starbucks, but you can't gather for singing? They want you to stop singing. And I said, that's a great point, and that's the stuff we've been kind of saying. But regardless of that, it got me rolling into like finding more ministries online.
In the parking lot. I said my church is holding services in the parking lot Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, see, that's cool.
Dang,
Candace Cameron Burr, she's a sweetheart, says Rhaegar Targaryen. Yeah, she is. And she's beautiful, man. I'll tell you what, she's stuck in time. That poor woman. She's got children and everything. She's hustling. I like good story. I love success stories. I love to see someone like her who came from this cheesy 90s television show thing and still does stuff, you know? So I think isn't she also like a part owner of another new channel that was like a Hallmark? I gotta look it up. I don't have cable anymore, but that's cool, you know. Timotei says these protests being allowed to happen should nullify all orders to stay inside. Yeah, but you know, we know it's political. It's not at this point. We're just being very selective on how we're going to move. Johnny Torres says, my sister watches all her movies on the Hallmark channel. I'm going to be honest with you. I watch all her movies on this Hallmark. I love Hallmark. I love those fun. You know what it is? They're therapeutic, Mike. Yeah. It's like the Muzak of television. Yeah, I put it on. It's just, they don't get mad at anybody. No one's angry. There's just nothing but falling in love, and everybody lives happily ever after. There's nothing wrong with that. Every once in a while, I need a Blade Runner, but other than that, sometimes I just want to be happy. I want to smile.
I want to be free.
Well, Rita Junior says, I've been attending online services since March. No communion though. Yeah. I was trying to do it too. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot right now. We'll discuss it more on the God Squad channel.
Well, that's an interesting topic. As I chew.
By the way, Humphrey Bear, the question too, is Hallmark SJW yet? Possibly. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe we'll save that for God Squad. I was going to talk about communion and how it's really. I don't believe it's simply the bread and the wine. I think it was the act of quote unquote breaking bread, right? And
yeah, so, I can agree with that.
Yeah, and so you're. That's why you stop. That's what saying grace is, especially when you're with other people. You know, you're giving remembrance to God for what He's done for you, and that's and you're doing it in communion with others, praying together as a body.
Right. I agree with that. It's what is it? Acknowledge him in all your ways, and he will make your path straight. What's this? What's the passage that the part that comes before that? Everybody always quotes. Lately I've been forgetting it. I think I'm getting old, Mike. Well, I am old. I think I'm getting older. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He'll give the desires of your heart. That's what it is.
Your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will guide your path.
That's it. That's it. So yeah, I think that's the point of all of it. I do think that there's something beautiful in the actual ritual. I think it's beautiful what it symbolizes. But you know, look, man, what if you were paraplegic, or could you not still find a way to worship God in that state? So if that's true, we're kind of like in a paraplegic state in our country. But I do like hearing people say, "Hey, man, I'm willing to do what God wants. Like, why can't we gather to sing?" I think that's important. I'll tell you what, man, I'm excited. Mike, again, saving it for God Squad. I want to talk a little more about doing maybe like a Sunday night service thing, and maybe call it something like that. Like a Sunday night gathering, and then because I like to continue on in my conversation about this idea of what it means to be to have faith and trusting in God through this time, but also that there is comfort. We were talking very dark, heavy stuff about there's a lot of things going, a lot of persecution, and we're very unsure. But there's light. There's light in all this, and we in the church, persecution has come to the church since the church has existed, and in some cases it may, I don't know where we're going yet, but in some cases worse than we've had yet here. So
way worse.
Yeah, and the scriptures are replete.
It's like China and the Middle East,
right?
Well, regularly. I mean, they're killing people in Mexico too, so it's not like.
Yeah. But the church, so some strategies are replete throughout the New Testament on how to contend with that. And so I think it starts with the ideas that I was beginning to talk about with the armor of God and what that means. And so I'm looking forward to expanding on that if you guys would be interested in that. But that's something for
into the Old Testament armor of God.
Sure. Yeah.
The cloak of vengeance.
Whoa, Michael.
And
that makes me angry just thinking about it.
I can't remember what it is. It's something of zealotry. There's more stuff. There's more armor in the Old Testament.
Yeah, I bet. Well, Zippy the Unicorn says, Blacklist Universe, wow, man, you got a one-on-one interview with Kratos from God of War himself?
Yep.
If we're doing it right, we have an interview with the Most High God of all every day.
Yeah. Send super chats. Well, I'll ask questions.
That's funny. I like what Starlaw says. I watch some nasty horror movies and have to balance it out with sappy. Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, man. So I'm actually I'm gonna get going, Mike, because I got to get back into work mode.
But I'm almost done with my burrito.
Oh yeah, okay. Eat your burrito. I'll wait.
I'm really thinking I shouldn't.
I'll wait while you have lunch.
I'm gonna in a little while. I'm gonna be talking about regret.
I bet you will. Just don't do it from the bathroom. From your office. I don't want to see that. I see Cosmeti's my sister in there. Cosmeti, what did you think about COVID Commander calling you out the other day? What's going on?
What's up, Dwayne? Dwayne Perry in the Facebook.
Who?
Dwayne Perry. Not Solo.
Who?
Isn't that Solo?
Oh yeah. Where's he at? Is he here?
Yeah, he's on the Facebook chat. Oh, you can't see it.
Oh
Only-
no, I'm only seeing it on YouTube. What's up, Solo? What's up, dog? Okay, I'm only seeing it on YouTube. Because Mehdi says I'm innocent. That's funny. That's funny.
Last bite.
Alpha Proto says, how can Mike eat awesome food like that and not bring anything for his children? I'm sure they like burritos. That's interesting,
Good
Michael.
question.
He's not going to answer it right now. Or he
Yeah.
has the receipts. He has the receipts.
Dwayne Bear says solo.
Mike, have you ever heard of this book?
I've not seen that book.
All right. This is for all my Lovecraft guys, but better than that, I got into this because of the art. This is you know who Fraser Irving is, right?
Now.
Fraser Irving is he's a popular artist from England, from the UK, on things like Judge Dredd and stuff in 2000 AD.
Oh.
But I discovered him a long time ago on this, and I want to just kind of throw some art stuff for you guys. Look at some of this inking this guy does, man. He does some of the most beautiful noir type high noir art. And he does some great patterns when he does like psychedelic things. I think I want to do a video like showcasing some of his. How do you do that? How do you do videos that have? How do you do it right so that you're not getting into trouble with the copyright stuff? Can you show pictures? Can you show video? Like, why did I get arrested that time on YouTube for that Hellboy stuff?
I don't know.
What's the right way to do that?
I don't know. YouTube sucks.
Okay. All right. There you go. That answers everything.
Yeah, YouTube just shuts stuff down. I don't know. I don't have any clue why.
I just thought I'd share this with you guys. For those of you who are still interested in doing art, this guy, Fraser Irving's inks are incredible. You should look it up. Speaking of stuff that because I can't get this digital. I can't find this. So there you go. I just had it there handy. I thought I'd share with people. Humphrey says, can you show a comic book collection? Can you show a comic collection? I don't know. Zippy says Elliot was arrested for embezzlement. I'm not even sure what that means. Rhaegar says, Mike, you need to make a villain for Lone Star called HP Hatecraft. He makes a pact with Bale to write the best horror stories, but the catch is they come to life. It's really unleashing demons from hell.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea.
It is a good idea.
Dude, you should write that.
HP Hatecraft. Well, I love Lovecraft, though. I'll write it for you.
Is Lovecraft public domain?
Some of his writing is because of the time when it was written.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. I think he has an estate. I think so. They may have some rights to it, but I know that, like, if I wanted to, I could read. You know how Edwin used to read Dune or whatever. Like, I don't know how he gets away with that. I mean, obviously, you can get away with it if nobody's paying attention. But I think you can, if it's public domain, you can read it. That's why I was asking that question about what Mitch was playing, because I like that, and I would love to just do like readings. That'd be fun. Elliot, have you played, says Zach Richmond, the Sinking City game? My wife picked it up last week, and it looks like it has a ton of love. It is a very cool game. All my playing of games is just listening to people play it on YouTube, but it got a lot of complaints about, like, it's just a little repetitive. Some of those games, they go too long, but it's a cool story. It's a very cool story. Check it out. Lots of cool characters. I refer to it sometimes for some ideas for other things. It's just cool stuff. All right, you're done with your burrito, Michael. I got to bug out.
Fine. Leave me alone for my walk home.
Michael, if someone attacks you, I will do my best to shout at them from the phone. but otherwise I can't do nothing. I can't help you.
Thank you. Fine, Elliot. It's fine.
You may need some phone space to call the police. I'm just saying, if there's any left.
All right, brother. Thanks for popping on.
All right, brother. Be good. God bless you
Peace.
guys. Later.
Guilt trip. I know, right? Terrible. Terrible. How dare he? How dare he leave me alone like this? Leave me alone with you guys. Pleasant. All right. That blue bandana is nothing but trouble. It's all right. It's all right. I don't think, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. And I don't think anyone's going to confuse me for a gang member. Mike is on his way to his suicidal tendency show. I'm a suicidal failure. I gotta have some help. I've got suicidal tendencies, but I can't kill myself. Oh, it's been a long time since I heard that. Been a long time, been a long time. Mike is not trapped with us. We're trapped with him. That's right. I hate walking this particular sidewalk. People have a lot of pets that they don't take care of. I'm going to switch sides. Try not to get hit by a car. Yeah, that side of the sidewalk, there's an apartment complex. A couple apartment complexes. Actually, one, two, a bunch of apartment complexes. And, man, people just take their dogs out and they don't. Crap, there's people over here too. At least it's not human feces like San Francisco. Cosmetti, no association with COVID. Wait, are we not supposed to say COVID because of the YouTube algorithm or something like that? I forget. Don't walk, hop. Yeah, that's not. I've heard. It says zippy. Woo. So the walk back home, it's not against the wind, which makes it hotter. B, it's later in the afternoon, which makes it hotter. And C, it's almost entirely uphill, which makes it harder. So if I start panting, it's not because I'm out of shape. It's because situationally, it's a different walk from the Mexican restaurant than it is to the Mexican restaurant. And that's why I walk. So I can walk and I can enjoy some delicious, authentic San Diego Mexican food, which by the way is the most authentic and the most wonderful Mexican food on earth. And then I can burn some of those calories on the way home. All is equal, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Well, maybe not perfectly balanced, but whatever. I'm gonna go home and take a shower and get to work. Get back to work. I need to figure out if you say COVID 3 times, Biden appears. Mike, Lone Star needs a rogues gallery. You need to get some good villains under his belt. It'll make it easier for him to get a cartoon and action figure line. I'm not considering that stuff right now. I'm just worried about making I got essentially one story arc going. I've already introduced 2 villains, so I think I can keep that up. I like the that Venom thing that Elliot was working on. I kind of like the idea of some sort of strange ectoplasmic villain that doesn't really abide by sort of the physical rules that Lone Star is used to battling. That might be fun.
sort of a Venom meets Clayface type of a character. You know what? I might do that with my character Turtle. Well, I don't know if I want to mess that hard with him. I have a character called Turtle. His body is basically oobleck. You guys know what oobleck is? It's like if you put cornstarch in water and you can stick your finger in it and you can slowly move it around and stuff. But if you try to hit it with a hammer, it becomes solid. Like the harder you hit it, the more solid it becomes. It's what they use to make liquid body armor too. But they don't do that with cornstarch. They do it with colloidal silicates. But yeah, so this character does that, but he's also partnered with a guy named Rabbit. So it's Turtle and Rabbit. And Rabbit has sort of psychological powers, and they're a interesting team. I kind of want to keep them together. So I don't think turning him into some sort of a symbiote / Clayface type character would be. I don't know. It's not out of the question. I'd have to change his name though. Later, Zippy. Most of the new Marvel characters' arch nemesis is the patriarchy. Oh, you know what? That's funny. What if I created a nemesis that was the matriarchy? I just called her Mother. Or Gaia. Gaia is the enemy. She's like, I have a temperature. Oh, that reminds me. I was watching that Art Bell from 1996. And he was talking about global warming. So funny. Because at the time the globe was getting hotter. And then, we had that nice long 2-decade hiatus from any kind of warming at all. But it's just funny that looking back in time, somewhere in time, Art Bell, somewhere in time, coast to coast AM, that they're talking about those issues. They were talking about the comet Hale-Bopp. Remember when that was a thing? For those of you who are older like me, remember Hale-Bopp and what that ended up? People were legit thinking that was going to be like some end of the world thing. Comet Hale-Bopp is going to destroy the I don't know, freaking planet or something. Gelatinous villain called Soy Man. Pink Floyd could provide the theme song. For what, Johnny George? Sorry. Alfredo says that sounds good. I don't know what you were referring to. Joe Biden is COVID commander. I need some water. It's that sour cream. Dairy makes me gag. Just kind of gives me this phlegm that sticks with me for a while. So sour cream and carne asada burrito has coated the back of my throat. That's why I'm spitting so much, by the way. I'm trying to get rid of it. Ooh, ooh. I'm surprisingly not as full as I thought I would be after eating that entire thing. All right, most of the oh, mother. Mother will take care of you. I only need to murder half the babies. That's not being a very good mother. Well, you're not a mother, so how would you know? You don't have a womb. Yeah, but you've scraped half the babies out of your womb. Sorry, this is getting really dark really fast. I don't think we want to put that in the comic book.
Mother. I wake up every morning, Mike, hoping for a new 1 year. Oh, shoot, that's right. That's a good point. Something else I have to do. Thanks, because I don't have enough to deal with. I got to remember to do that as well. At least you have the jerkmonger. You have the jerkmonger. Why you got to complain? Why are you so mad? It's just game. Holy cow. Is this guy just getting rid of stuff or just putting everything he owns on the driveway? Because he's got stuff here. Oh, remember these? Remember these old school, what do you call it? Coffee tables with the, dang, that's some straight 70s junk right there. 70s, 80s. Crazy. Crazy. Whew, I wonder if you had like a garage sale this weekend and just left everything out. I have no complaints. Jerkmonger is love. It's all about love. Whew. But Danzig, mother. Mother! Mother gal, Mother Gaia could be the leader of a cult like Heaven's Gate that would bring this all together. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Mother Gaia. It's got to be some sort of effeminate. Oh, maybe mother isn't actually a biological female. Mother, say sister not to call my name. What you do, what you say. Oh, that's a good idea. I gotta write that one down. Mother. Although I don't think I'm gonna do the transgender thing. That's just a little. I could make her. What do they call it? Ambiguous. So, dude, make her gender fluidity. All right, guys, I'm almost home, so I do want you guys to. I am so in love with this wall, this castle my neighbor has built in front of his house. Look at that. It's given him so much more space too, and I just love it. If I had the time to build something like that. Back when I built my deck, I actually had time. I ain't got time for nothing anymore. All right, I'm gonna nope out. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me on my walk, talking burritos, talking Bitcoin, talking to Elliot, talking comic books and digital comics and print and all that fun stuff that makes us who we are. Jesus Christ. Peace. God bless you guys. Let me see if I have something I can go out on. Witness me. Bye, guys.
Witness me! Witness me!